The following documentary deals with issues of child abuse, substance abuse, and sexual violence. Viewer discretion is advised.
Is this supposed to be happening at church? Is this normal? And then to come out and pretend nothing happened.
Take us back to when you first sensed something wasn't right. What happened in the very beginning, when you were just a young boy at the age of
10, 11 or so. But to put myself back to that place, it's scary. It's very scary. All this stuff is happening to you that's not supposed to be happening to you. These are people who are supposed to be mentors, supposed to be a voice, to help, to protect you. This is not supposed to be happening. Full-blown rape, sodomy, or copulation. Him on me on him. Is this supposed to be happening at church? Is this normal? And then to come out and pretend nothing happened. I remember once I threw my underwears away. I was bleeding. Never said anything. Who are they going to believe? Somebody who's preaching the word of God versus a kid. It was very hard for me to understand what was really happening. Because at the same time, he's making you feel good, buying you gifts, he's the one who taught me how to drive. He introduced me to drugs, alcohol. I was younger. I was underage. I needed a fix. I needed that way I don't go through the withdrawals. It was almost like I know what I have to do to get what I need. And that's what's really hard. It was really hard for me to forgive myself for that.
how does someone in a position of trust like that actually convince an 11-year-old boy that what he is doing to them is okay?
It doesn't, there's almost like no permission. There's no conversation. There's no like, hey, you know what? It's not like a boyfriend and girlfriend type conversation, if that makes sense. It almost seems like he's testing the waters, like, let me touch his leg, let me get close to him, let me hug. Now I know what it is. It's grooming. He's getting me used to his pattern, I guess, of him constantly touching me. So when it starts, I guess you could say, graduating from just leg, now I'm gonna go up a little higher. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. it almost seems, because I'm so used to it, that he's like constantly has his hands on me. I'm not questioning it. I'm not even bothered by it, because in my mind, that's who he is. He's a touchy person, but he hasn't crossed those boundaries yet. Where he's putting his hands under your clothes, or putting your hands on your buttocks, or anything like that. He hasn't crossed those boundaries. And I still remember the first day that it happened. Like if it was yesterday. We're both asleep, and he is on my penis. He is massaging my penis. He is going down on my penis. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm just frozen. He does what he needs to do, and he turns around and goes straight to sleep again, like nothing happened. I'm up all night trying to figure out what the hell did just happen. I don't think a pedophile never asks for permission. They just do what they got to do, and that's it. That was the beginning of a journey that really, the starting of that journey that really messed up my life for a long time. There was never a sense of violence. It was almost like an unspoken secret that something just happened, but nobody needs to know. He wasn't, it's crazy how I want to say this, but he wasn't an evil person. When he wasn't doing this to me, it was like hanging out with one of the guys. We would go hang out, watch a movie, go to the park, go have fun, theme parks, and all that stuff. So I guess that was his way of buying my silence. They condition you. If you do anything, or if you say anything, all these other stuff stop. And I'm like, shit, I really don't want the other stuff to stop, because it's fun. Who doesn't want to go to a theme park? Who doesn't want to go to the beach? Who doesn't want to do all these fun stuff? At the same time, I'm like, if I say something, are they going to believe me? Because my parents always held, until this day, they still hold people of the cloth in a high position. Church for them was always first. Then we were second. That's how we grew up. Some days were nightmares, and some days were fantasy land, like Disneyland. It was great. It was great. And some days were, you wish that night could just end.